WWE's huge plans for Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. Cody Rhodes attacks Brock Lesnar. Real reason behind WWE booking Brock Lesnar at Backlash 2023. Randy Orton dethrones Roman Reigns instead of Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns on big SummerSlam 2023 announcement. Plans for Brock Lesnar's WWE Raw return. Let's jump right into it. Plans for Brock Lesnar's WWE Raw return. Cody Rhodes attacks Brock Lesnar. The past few weeks have been chaotic for WWE superstar Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare went from being on top of the world and ready to challenge for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship to being brutally assaulted. Rhodes went into WrestleMania 39 as the challenger and headlined the show's shows but failed to win. On the Raw after WrestleMania, he made another challenge for the gold, but it was refused. Instead, he tried to get a tag team match. To the shock of everybody, Brock Lesnar offered to be Cody's partner. When it was time for the match to begin, however, Brock viciously assaulted Rhodes. Cody made a challenge to the Beast on the most recent episode of Raw in response to the beatdown, but an answer is yet to be given. Thankfully, fans won't have to wait long for further story developments. Brock Lesnar is set to return to Raw on Monday. Here are 5 things that could happen when Brock Lesnar returns to WWE Raw. Number 5. Brock Lesnar may explain his actions on WWE Raw. Brock Lesnar's attack on Cody Rhodes was savage. The heinous and brutal beating administered to the American Nightmare was as shocking as it was violent. Simply put, was cruel and seemingly without provocation. Some have theorized why the Beast attacked Rhodes. Wade Barrett suggested that Brock may have been jealous that Cody headlined WWE WrestleMania 39 while the Beast was in the opening bout. Rhodes himself suggested that could potentially be the explanation. For now, however, the potential explanation is just a theory. Brock Lesnar could end the speculation on WWE Raw, however. Brock may inform both Cody and the entire audience what his motives were. It may not make things better for Rhodes, but it would answer the lingering questions behind the move. Number 4. The Beast may accept Cody's challenge at Backlash. Cody Rhodes made one thing perfectly clear while talking to fans on the most recent episode of WWE Raw. He wants to get his hands on Brock Lesnar. In fact, Cody wants to fight the Beast. Rhodes isn't stupid. He acknowledged how dangerous Brock is. Cody even admitted that he fears the Beast. Despite his fear, however, he's still going to stand up to the former Universal Champion and even challenged him to a match at WWE Backlash. Brock Lesnar's return to the red brand may not end in hostilities despite the violence that occurred just a week and a half ago. Instead, Brock may accept Cody's challenge and wait to unleash the viciousness at Backlash. Number 3. Lesnar might once again brutalize the American Nightmare. The devastating beating that Cody took courtesy of Brock Lesnar was shocking. Not only did most fans not see the brutal beatdown coming, but nobody in their wildest dreams expected it to go on for so long. Brock beat up Cody Rhodes both inside and outside the ring. He used stairs to further brutalize the American Nightmare, even though Brock's hands are weapons in their own right. The Beast was extremely dominant. When Brock Lesnar returns to WWE Raw, he may end up replicating the devastating assault from last week. If Brock does choose to once again brutalize the American Nightmare, Rhodes' career may be in jeopardy. Even somebody as tough as Cody has his limits. Number 2. Brock may refuse Cody's challenge for Backlash. The obvious expectation is for the Beast to accept Cody Rhodes' challenge to a match at WWE Backlash. A superstar making a challenge almost always ends in the match taking place. There's a chance, however, that this story may take a different course than the norm. Brock Lesnar is a part-time superstar. He only competes in a handful of WWE shows per year, typically high-grossing ones such as a stadium show or a massive Saudi Arabia event. Given his light schedule, Brock may opt not to compete in Puerto Rico. While Puerto Rico absolutely deserves the top stars of world wrestling entertainment, Brock may come out on Raw and refuse Cody's challenge, either waiting to fight at another date or instead refusing to fight Rhodes at all. If Brock turned down a match with Bray Wyatt, who's to say he won't with Cody? Number 1. Cody Rhodes may attack Brock Lesnar and get his revenge. Cody Rhodes cut a fired up and intense promo on WWE Raw. He first addressed Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman before shifting his focus to his attacker Brock Lesnar. From there, Rhodes threw down the gauntlet and challenged the big man to a bout at Backlash. One aspect of Cody's promo was especially intriguing. He discussed attacking Brock, wanting to intimidate the Beast. Cody emphasized that when Brock Lesnar looks in the mirror, he wants the former world champion to see himself as prey for the first time ever. The American Nightmare may live up to his promise. When Brock Lesnar appears on WWE Raw, Cody may attack the Beast. Be it from behind or straight on, Rhodes may give Lesnar a similar beating to what he himself suffered last Monday. Real reason behind WWE booking Brock Lesnar at Backlash 2023. Brock Lesnar continued his dominance inside WWE's squared circle when he beat the Nigerian giant Omos at WrestleMania 39. The next night, the Beast incarnate turned heel and attacked Cody Rhodes. According to a recent report, there is a reason behind booking Lesnar's Rhodes at Backlash 2023. After ending his feuds against Omos and Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar immediately targeted the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes before their planned tag team match against the Bloodline's Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa on the Raw after WrestleMania 39. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes could not finish his story and received further adversity in the form of the Beast incarnate. Later, Rhodes challenged Brock Lesnar to a match at WWE WWE Backlash 2023. Fans believed the bout would happen in Saudi Arabia, but the company had other plans. According to a recent report from People Insider Elite via SE Scoops, the company wants to push Puerto Rico as a travel destination for fans, similar to their work with Saudi Arabia, which usually takes place twice a year, and even in the United Kingdom, where they are scheduled to go later in June. It is one of the main reasons behind the company booking several major matches on the card, including a match between Lesnar and Rhodes. It will be interesting to see if the American Nightmare can slay the Beast Incarnate ahead of Money in the Bank and SummerSlam 2023. The match between the Beast Incarnate and the Ring General is a dream come true for millions of people across the globe after their single interaction at the Men's Royal Rumble match in 2023. A recent report stated that Gunther and Lesnar would have a program in WWE that will most likely take place around the summer of 2023. However, those reports were debunked a while later. According to a new report, WWE has plans for the Beast Incarnate for the summer of 2023. Unfortunately, there are no plans for a showdown between Lesnar and Gunther. It will be interesting to see when the two stars collide inside the squared circle to prove their dominance between the ropes. What are your thoughts on Brock Lesnar? Sound off in the comment section below. Randy Orton dethrones Roman Reigns instead of Cody Rhodes. Wrestling veteran Disco Inferno recently opened up about how Randy Orton could potentially dethrone Roman Reigns instead of Cody Rhodes in WWE. The Tribal Chief defended his undisputed WWE Universal Championship against the American Nightmare in the main event of WrestleMania 39. While most fans expected Cody to end Reigns' historic run, the promotion swerved fans by having the Bloodline leader retain the gold. Though Cody Rhodes is still predicted to defeat Roman Reigns down the line, fans have already begun talking about other contenders to dethrone the head of the table. Speaking on the Keepin' It 100 podcast, Disco Inferno said how he thinks that the American Nightmare may not be WWE's choice to defeat Reigns after all. The WCW veteran added that he was looking forward to seeing Randy Orton return, as he could receive a big pop if he ends the Tribal Chief's title run. I'll be honest, I don't know if everybody was assuming Cody was going to beat Roman. He might not be the guy to beat Roman. I would like to see how hot Randy Orton is when he comes back, because Randy is a guy who can beat Roman and get a huge pop, said Disco Inferno. The Viper has been away from WWE since last May after he and Matt Riddle lost their Raw Tag Team Championship to the Usos. A severe back injury has kept him away from the action, with fans eagerly waiting to witness his comeback. However, a recent update suggests that Randy Orton is nowhere close to returning, which is sure to disappoint his legion of fans. That said, as the saying goes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. The Viper is sure to receive a monster pop whenever he does make his comeback. Moreover, considering just how big of a star Orton is, the company could instantly pit him against Roman Reigns if the latter is still the champion by then. Do you see the Viper returning and challenging the Tribal Chief for the undisputed Universal Championship? Sound off in the comments section. Roman Reigns on big SummerSlam 2023 announcement. Roman Reigns recently took to Twitter to share his reaction to WWE officially confirming that pre-sale tickets for SummerSlam 2023 are now available. The next edition of the biggest wrestling event of the summer will take place at Ford Field in Detroit and is expected to be packed with all of the company's top stars. WBE has been on a hot streak of late, with most of their shows selling out quickly, and the pre-sale announcement is undoubtedly a significant development that has attracted fans' attention online. SummerSlam will surely not go down without the Tribal Chief's presence, and as expected, he had a simple yet effective message for all the members of the WWE Universe who wish to attend the show. Here's what Reigns tweeted. "You know what to do. #SummerSlam," wrote the Bloodline leader. Roman Reigns last competed at WrestleMania 39 and, much to the disappointment of many viewers, didn't let Cody Rhodes complete his story by defeating the American Nightmare in a memorable world title match. As confirmed by various sources, the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion will not be in action at the upcoming Backlash show, as he will reportedly also not be on TV during the build-up to the event, which is revolved around Cody Rhodes' potential first-time ever clash with Brock Lesnar. Despite his unfortunate loss at WrestleMania, many fans still support Cody Rhodes as the superstar who should dethrone Roman Reigns. As of this writing, there are no updates regarding the creative plans for Reigns, as he looks set to cross 1,000 days as Universal Champion after May 27, 2023. Roman Reigns is currently advertised for SummerSlam, and there is every chance he might even wrestle before the massive event. However, we'll have to wait for more concrete backstage information regarding his planned opponent, who could also be a fresh babyface he hasn't faced before in WWE. Considering the historical importance of SummerSlam, the promotion will ideally stack the card with high-profile contests, with Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus' singles match being one of the rumored options. There have also been conflicting reports doing the rounds regarding Brock Lesnar's match at the show, as fans were initially led to believe he might finally have a long-awaited showdown with Gunther. The WWE's huge plans for Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. The Bloodline saga remains one of the pinnacles of storytelling in WWE programming, but the show may not be over yet. As per the latest reports, the story may be expanding further in the coming weeks, with Roman Reigns expected to get involved soon. The Usos have been aligned with the vision of taking down the current WWE rivals Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Matt Riddle. However, fans have seen a bit of distance form between them and Roman Reigns after they lost their tag team titles at WrestleMania. Amidst all the conflict, Jey Uso has consistently been the main centerpiece of the entire saga, with him and Reigns possibly not seeing eye to eye. WRKD Wrestling has now reported that the dissension is once again set to rise, with Jey set to clash with Paul Heyman on SmackDown this week. It's been further reported that the tribal chief will eventually have his say amidst the clashes in the Bloodline. Tensions between Paul Heyman and Jey Uso will continue to rise even further during tomorrow night's #SmackDown eventually. Not tomorrow, the tribal chief will have his say. Roman Reigns has certainly formed one of the most successful factions in WWE. However, the foundation of the Bloodline is crumbling slowly. With each passing week, fans get a glimpse at the inner tensions between the members of the group, and from the looks of it, things may only escalate. Last week on SmackDown, fans got a more in-depth view into the lack within the Bloodline as Jey Uso took on his former friend Sami Zayn in a singles match. However, Paul Heyman passed down instructions to Solo Sikoa to finish the job if Jey failed. The Enforcer eventually showed up to do the deed, but was stopped in his tracks, hitting the lethal Samoan spike to Zayn by Jey. It's not the first time Jey Uso has shown these signs of conflict and has hinted at leaving the group several times. However, Jey finally decided to do the job himself and superkicked Zayn, ending all hopes of reconciliation with the former honorary use. This eventually led to Matt Riddle showing up and helping out Sami Zayn. It's evident that this long-running story told by WWE leads back to Jey Uso, and perhaps we might see him snap one day on the Bloodline, with all parties slowly running out of patience. You want to see Jey Uso be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns in WWE? Sound off in the comments section below.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing